Okay, everybody. I'm going to pull us back into this real quick. I know it's been a minute since the last upload, but that's okay. Ish. Turns out we were wrong about the pet situation being resolved last week. And now I'm back. So, I'm ready to continue KOTOR 2. Unfortunately, there was, some of you may have noticed, an error with the end of the last video. That's because it didn't end properly. I ran out of recording space. From what I can tell, we lost an entire dungeon, as well as the beginning of Atris's stuff, but there wasn't anything in particular that we really lost there, just some equipment modifications that I did. And if I remember, I'll go over them, but otherwise, everything's going pretty well. So let's get started. You can see I've got an extra 20 minutes on that save file. So I'm going to go back in time a little bit so we can actually record it. Thank you, autosave.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences.
Oh yeah, I did get some new armor. Zason Shaw armor is significantly more in line with the personal ethos of Ram Koda than Jiao
Delete
Shay.
statement.
So
Oh,
while the Jiao
Jedi,
Shay
it
armor
is
is
good to see you
probably better
intact.
overall,
We were
I
concerned
did
that
switch
shooting
to the
down your
Zason
shuttle
Shaw.
would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities.
Wiping out 3 of you might cause me to break a sweat. Alright, Atten, let's get you leveled up real quick. I need you to keep being good at those. And 1 in each of those. That's fine. This time there, there, there. I don't need you to get access to heavy armor, even though wacky stuff. Let's increase your dueling. Stealth run. No, he doesn't need stealth run. Alright. That's good enough. Back to me. Now then. What to do here? Alright. Not too many of those. My lightsaber's still looking glorious. Alright. Send that attack. No, start off with a shield, into that, into a swing over there. And so you start off with a shield, and then just start taking shots. Kreia. Start off with that, into that, into that, and then we should be good to go. Let's go.
I hear you. More where that came from.
Master.
Ooh, big crits.
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Yeah. I know I added I added the mod to give me the lightsaber while I was on Telos because that is more true to Ramkota as a character. But it's starting to feel like it might be just a tad more busted than I wanted it to be. Alright, my man is knocked unconscious. Okay, that's fine. I can't fix that. So, let's head on inside. Well, I'm glad to know we sent somebody out to help him. He's not wearing heavy enough clothes.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
I am not giving up my weapons.
I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense people come to no harm.
Fine. I'll play along for now.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students?
Okay, see,
You've got to
last
be
time
joking.
I did this,
What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
Theodore had
It is
his
a place
head
hidden from
in
the
the
galaxy
energy
like the
field and was
Academy
just
on
getting
Dantooine.
actively burned,
But
and
this
it was kind of
place-
funny. Not this time, though.
Tris, been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
What is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Where you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him. Please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, Mert. You have your use. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scow like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dejaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Uh-huh. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. It's our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. Now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No, I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent. Distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Man, I have some weird boots.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
All right. It was... No, that's not the way that Rom would say it. If you think I wanted to see your face again, you're sadly mistaken.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out?
Maybe you should admit that it was the Council's decisions that even led to the Jedi Civil
You
War.
and all the Jedi who followed Revan caused the Jedi Civil War. It was because the need to wage war
What
burned within you.
bantha fodder?
The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled.
I also remember you wanted me imprisoned, or
There was
worse.
much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget.
I didn't realize you still had it, Atris.
I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your action.
Or
I
when
have
your
kept
cowardice
it,
defines
though I would
yours.
never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order.
You insult me by carrying it.
Then you misunderstand its meaning while it is in my possession, and what it now represents. But I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice.
How rich. I went to war to protect others, not for battle.
So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way.
Then you don't understand the meaning of aggression. You wanted to meet it with surrender.
Every
I'll take my
choice we make,
any
whether we
day.
know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war. And it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way. And you turned on us.
Were you not tempted to help the innocent?
Of course I was. But the Jedi teachings require we examine how we may best help them. Action without reflection is not our way.
So you were content to let the Outer Rim die.
There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite.
If we had not fallen, if we had not fought, Republic would have been gone. That much is a
A
fact.
physical victory perhaps, but the real victory lay in...
The triumph of what? Pacifism? Surrender?
Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss.
If we had not acted, thousands of worlds would have been pillaged and burned of life. Look at what happens to the Cathar.
You do not know...
The Mandalorians had won. Would the Jedi have fought then? Or simply have meditated on what they were to do? No.
How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died.
At last it comes out. Was it always this personal with you?
You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here?
Because a pretentious shooter stole my ship.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
That was an accident.
Ah, an accident. Something beyond your control.
Yes, that's what
Shame.
accidents are.
Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi.
And you?
Know what you have done.
Yes. 2 worlds gone with 1 explosion.
No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet, and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds.
I'm a little out of the picture. Why don't you tell me why that would happen?
Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
You should know that that was the responsibility of the Sith. That battle, their actions destroyed the colony.
Sith? What do you mean?
You'll find out when their hand is at your throat.
Speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them?
If you seized the ship, you already know.
Paragus? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
They intend to exterminate all Jedi everywhere.
There are no more Jedi, except I. Like you, they turned from the Order, and now only I remain. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
They're stronger than you think. At least one Sith Lord stands with them, and they fight differently than the Sith from the Civil War.
Whatever force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall.
Your grasp of tactics is questionable.
We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy.
No arguments here.
Take your ship, then. I don't care where you go, just leave this place. Leave Telos.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Give me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. Meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Well, that was pretty involved. But KOTOR 2 has always been known to be a game for being very story-driven and involved. Let's go ahead and save. So previously I'd lost about 20 minutes. Let's see what I got this time. And this time... Okay. Only lost 15 that time. Good to know. Alright, so what's going on? It's a turbo lift. What's around here?
Why have you approached?
I'm searching for my friends.
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room, in the northern part of the plateau interior. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force cages. You shall not be challenged. As I have said, you will find them in the irrigation room, in the northern part of the complex.
And the Ebonhawk?
Your ship is stored in the hangar. Atris has given you permission to leave this place and not to return.
And if I were looking for a fight?
I would welcome a chance to instruct you. I have been anxious to teach you many principles of combat ever since you invaded this place.
I could use a good sparring match.
Very well. Follow me, and we shall see if you have the endurance to learn the most basic of our teachings. Before we begin, are you familiar with the Chani traditions?
Does that have anything to do with why I've been forced to disrobe?
All duels between us shall be without armor of any kind. There shall be no restrictions upon our movements or upon yours. Your feet are not to leave the training mat during the battle. If they do, you will lose. Also, this is not a fight to the death. Restrain your instincts when we fight, and we shall do the same.
I understand. Stay on the mat, no armor, no striking
The
to
fight
kill.
will be with hands and feet only. No stimulants, shields, weapons, or other items. Also, do not call upon any Jedi techniques during our contest. You do, then the battle will be over. In turn, I will not use our higher forms, for this is only an opening battle between us, a test of each other's strength.
Enough talk. Let's fight.
Then let us begin.
Can't believe that came back to haunt everybody with Kung Fu Panda. I wonder. If we start doing these, I start missing is what happens. Alright, just basic attacks now. That was a contest I was winning.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Okay.
Seek one of us out when you wish to fight, and we shall honor your request.
Duly noted. Let me put my gear back on. Yep, Zacian saw warrior armor. And I didn't have any kind of breath mask that I would need. And there's my blade. Okay.
You are the exile, the one Atris warned us about.
And you're the one who isn't wearing a hood. Don't believe everything she says.
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself.
She exaggerates.
That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts. And she told us why you fell to the dark side.
Wow. And why was that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, could not give it up.
And if I didn't keep fighting?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
That is untrue, but she is entitled to her
I
opinion.
believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation.
Expressed feelings?
Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
Are you saying Atris could be wrong about me?
Without having seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion.
And if I were to fight her, then that might make the truth come out.
Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
Alright, I want to ask you something.
You may ask.
Why does she... No. Why do you look different from the others?
I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others.
I see. My apologies.
There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that.
Is it a sensitive subject?
It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. There is no such trust between you and I, and such trust takes time.
Then I'll be going
Before
now.
you go, Exile, question for you. I may ask it. You have touched the Force. What does it feel like?
The Force is a difficult thing to describe.
Please, I wish to know.
Wow. some of these options. And one of them is basically the Supreme Court's answer about pornography and whether or not you'll know it when you see it. Um, it's like a current that passes through you and carries you with it to all the places that it touches.
I see. Thank you, Exile. I appreciate you sharing your knowledge with me.
It was my pleasure. Wow, I'm pretty deeply aligned with the light right now. Let's see what I can find. Are these just rooms? They are. Very Spartan. But y'all took my ship, so I'm going to take your stuff. A pheromone package. What is one of the handmaidens going to do with pheromones? Detonator gloves, Arcanian rifle, Nagai grip. Alright, let me just double check. What is a pheromone? +1 persuasion, +1 charisma. Okay, I have to know. Why does a handmaiden want a pheromone enhancer? There's nobody here. Alright, I'll save that one. I'm going to search all y'all's rooms and get your good stuff. Because you took my ship. Alright. There we go.
Did you find what you came for?
That depends. What was I supposed to find here?
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still.
She was one of the council who cast me out of the order. She wanted to punish me even further.
I see it now. The act has left its mark. Be warned, unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face.
Are you done?
If that is all you wish to hear, then I have nothing more to say. Let us depart.
I'll shut down the cells and get you out of here.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash.
There's nothing to apologize for. Are you okay?
I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we?
A Jedi Academy, concealed on the northern pole of Telos.
This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place. It looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I'd been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
Are you well enough to travel?
I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
All right, come with me.
Very well, General.
I'll take Bayo, because I will always have Bayo in the party. And I'm going to take Kreia with me.
Mistress, you summoned me.
I have a task for you. The exile is dangerous. I'm concerned that he was able to return to Republic space and reach Telos without my knowledge.
Mistress, the Harbinger was lost in transit. It was our failing.
What is done is done. But now I need you to travel with him.
Mistress,
I realize what I'm asking of you. I'm asking that your purposes, even from your sisters. I need someone to watch the exile closely, and let me know if he contacts the Sith. More importantly, I need you to study him closely, to know what. Become part of his group, earn his trust, get him to confide.
I will do as you ask, mistress. But mistress, the exile did not seem to pose a threat to us.
Ah, but he does. Do not be fooled by the exterior. It is his nature you must beware. He fell to the dark side once. He will do so again. I am trusting you with this task, last of my handmaiden. Do not disappoint me. The galaxy, the Jedi, may depend on it.
Gained a busted comm link, huh? Alright. Well, that seems to be the way to progress. And in here, there's very little except for these. Cool, I'll take more supplies. I don't know who is supplying you guys. I don't know who's paying for any of this. Powered battle armor. Interesting. Alright, I want to get some more fights in.
Have you returned to fight?
I do in fact wish to challenge you again.
Very. Our next battle will be using the higher forms among the Ichani. You may choose hands and feet, or whatever melee weapon you wish, but use no other items or Jedi techniques.
Very
Then
well.
let-
Yeah, I've got the lightsaber. Yeah. Those are literally the best items I can get. So, let's go.
You have succeeded. If you wish, you may challenge us again, and we will progress to more advanced movements.
Let's see how that goes.
Very well. Our next battle shall be free of restriction on in turn. And let us.
Alright. You're letting me put my armor back on. That's fine.
You know much of melee. There is nothing more that we can teach you from such contests. Such battle would only be for battle's sake.
If you can't defeat me alone, feel free to pair up. You all need a lesson. Atris has left you lacking.
If that is what you wish, then we shall honor it. We shall see how you fight against a group of us. Use whatever item. Then
Let's go. You can't actually hit me, can you?
you are a strong opponent.
Then you admit defeat.
I admit nothing. The Ichani stand together. To defeat one or two of us says nothing of how a true battle would go.
Then let's put that to the test.
Then our last battle shall be the fight.
Why not all 6 of you?
There is no need for the last of us to join in this fight. The weakest among us will only serve to diminish our techniques. We fight as one when we are 5, not 6, and that number should be enough for this lesson.
Come on,
Very
then.
well. We shall begin.
But you do diminish yourselves. Know that.
There shall be no more matches, no more challenges. There is much we have learned from you. If we meet on the field of battle, we shall be prepared.
Then I'm glad that you learned something.
You have returned.
Never mind.
Yeah?
Alright, Bale. Let's loot them. Anything in this room? No.
Child's play.
Just some components, but those are valuable to me. Let's see what that new armor is. Powered battle armor, huh? Okay. And how does it look? Ooh, blue. I like the blue. But we'll stick with the bronzium for now. Makes no difference when your dex is literally a +0. So I'll have to get you some heavy stuff soon. Alright. I think we've wasted almost enough time here. Something doesn't sit right with me about Atris. How amusing. Secondary console chamber. There's solo mode, switch weapons, pause game. There is, as I've been informed. When I first met Atris, she emerged from this chamber.
Did she? Perhaps it is a meditation chamber of some sort.
The construction of this door is like nothing I've seen on Telos, and it is not the same as the rest of the facility here.
What is it?
That's stealth. I believe there is a control for first-person mode. Key mapping. Let's see if I can find it. Free look is caps lock. Look about is control. Let's try those. I do control. Well then, that is certainly interesting. Seeing what the ceilings look like. Let's try caps lock. Oh wow. That is interesting. And if I go over here, I can't see Atris. Huh. But if I do it from my perspective, I just see people normally. That is very interesting. Let's take a look at these handmaidens then.
Yes?
Much more gray. Very interesting. Alright, we've wasted enough time here. Let's get out. Hmm.
Why have you approached?
Never mind. Apparently you don't have anything useful for me.
Is this your
T3!
droid? It looks badly damaged. Dissect it.
Are you alright, T3? I'm just glad I found you. What in... She downloaded what from you? Which console did it get downloaded to? You can fill me in later then. Let me get you out of here first. We'll see you at the Ebon Hawk, okay? Ah, a workbench. Not that I need it at the moment. Trandoshan sword. Lab. Finally. Stepping away from that, let's go around the other way then. Is there anything interesting back here? Nope. I see. Okay. She is beautiful, though. Let's go. And it broke on giving me a cutscene. Alright, let's go.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the exile.
Left? But why? Her oath.
I sent her to travel with the exile. She may discover something I cannot.
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens. She is willful, and she has demonstrated her fascination with Jedi. It may not have been why.
I know what I have done, but it was necessary.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
All right, T3, what's up? I didn't catch the first part. The link, it worked both ways.
What is the machine saying?
Play it, T3.
Do you know why we have called you here?
5 Jedi Masters. Only 5. You've called me here to answer for my crimes on Malachor 5.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
The truth is the Mandalorians had to be stopped, or countless more would have died.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself, the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here, near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Then take it.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there, more like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believe was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
So they knew what happened to me. They all do. A list of the missing Jedi? Display it. Alright. Those were all on the council that exiled me.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Be that as it may, we need their help against the Sith.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
If it comforts you to believe that, then so be it. The enemies you face are many, and you will need all the help you can get. It is just me, and I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help.
Well, I will take whatever help I can get.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. She's coming with us. She gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself.
Don't let them bother you. We've been through a lot.
It is no matter. I am used to worse conditions, but thank you for your kindness.
I see.
For the last time, no. Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor. Yeah? How many credits?
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
Utility droids tend to have a habit towards developing personality quirks.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
Don't worry. Beodur knows what he's doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot. I'll bet. I'm all done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back in place.
Ah. Well, that's very helpful. And I have no need to leave the Ebon Hawk. But finally, I'm free! Let me go chat with everyone else before I chat with you, Madam Handmaiden.
Hey, General.
What are you talking about?
You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators.
Sure you haven't been chewing on power cables?
Whoa. Claws out today, aren't they?
Now whose claws are out?
Seriously, you don't look that way from spending extra time in the fresher. I've seen other Jedi, not many but a few, who look like that. And I feel a little strange around you. A little more in control. Calm. Like I usually only get when I'm repairing something.
It's a Jedi thing. But when one is in touch with the Force, it can manifest itself.
Was there something you wanted me for?
What are you working on?
Just working on the ship. I'm not sure who got her up and running, but I'm amazed she's even space-worthy. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think like most mechanics. But don't worry, I'll get everything in shape.
Okay. Works just fine for me. Nobody's over here yet. I don't normally spend a lot of time with Beodur in these playthroughs. I'm actually really excited to have him with me the whole time. But first... Okay. Now you just need more parts damaged HK unit. And let's check in with you. Ooh. This room went completely unutilized in KOTOR 1. It was just here. And I find that frustrating. But this is awesome. Hi, T3. How's the Ebon Hawk? What about the astrogation system? I know it's damaged. Can you work on it when you get the chance? Alright then, I'll be going for now. Atten, how are you?
I don't know what it is, but you look different. It's hard to explain, but it's good to see.
It's hard to explain, but I feel at peace.
Shows. Kind of inspiring, to be honest. Anyway, just wanted to mention it. I think the others have noticed it too.
I had some
All
questions
right.
for you.
What did you want to know?
Nothing. Never mind. All right, Grouchy Pants. What have you got to say to
How
me?
many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room.
As many as want to come with us and will help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
What makes you think they obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Does the fact they obey me upset you, Kreia?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
Is something happening to them?
They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
They're my friends, Kreia. They're not tools.
I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which you forge. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
A discussion, perhaps, for another time. Ask.
Why don't you like the handmaiden?
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
She has offered to help us. So you will show her the same respect I show you.
Do you think to turn her from Atris's will? If so, I hope your arrogance will prove true in time. That I will abide her presence. She may have her uses.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat. And as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
We do need every tool we can get if Atris tries anything.
Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
All right.
Ask.
There is so much to ask her. Did you know Atris at all?
I know her as much as I know. Ask.
So be it. All right, tell me how a Revan amassed such a force
discussion,
against the
perhaps,
Republic.
for another time. Ask.
All right, then. Did you know
I
him?
misspoke. Ask.
Do you know anything about the Sith who pursue us?
Nothing more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge, even if I was certain of the ones who hunt you. Ask.
Okay. Are you Jedi or Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is in.
Then give me answers, not cryptic words.
Or what? Is that?
We will speak more of this. I promise you.
That is enough.
Okay. I have a lot of talking to party members to go through. Attempted with Kreia. Then there's still all of the Handmaiden, and plenty of Beodur, but I wish to
General,
know more,
need
my
something?
man. I was just wondering what you've been doing since the war ended.
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war.
I did the same thing, for a long time.
Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had ended, I couldn't find peace in anything. As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what. Know what I mean?
Only too well.
I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. It deserved a better fate. Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own, but I guess I can't fix everything myself.
I think taking them on might have been a little out of your league, on your own.
All I wanted to do was send a message, but I couldn't even do that right. That's the past, though. It's good to be working with you again, General. Something else I can help you with?
Where did you pick up that remote?
That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around.
Can you build me one?
I would, but then I wouldn't be the only one with a floating sphere following him around, and I kind of like that.
Alright then. What does it do then?
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying tech.
I'm sure. Alright.
I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
Alright, sorry about that bit of silence. I was called away by other matters. Let's finish up talking to Bayo, and then I think I'll call it.
I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one.
Yeah, I'll bet that was fun.
I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can help you with?
What do you feel about Telos?
If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead. I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else. Something else.
Alright. That was quick enough. Why don't we chat with the Handmaiden? I already know the first planet that we're going to go to. It's going to be Dantooine. So we can go say hi to Fallon Gray. I mean, the disciple. Right, the disciple.
Oh, welcome, Exile. Is there something you need?
Are you alright?
Yes, your features, your stance. There is a calm about you that I did not notice on Telos.
What do you mean?
There's an energy about you, a lightness in your movements. It is something I have seen in only the most disciplined and revered of the Ichani weapon masters. It comes to you with ease.
I do feel better, more in touch with my surroundings and others.
It shows in your features. It is beautiful to see.
Can I ask you some questions before we take off?
You may ask.
What are you doing?
I am training, so that if danger should strike, my body and my reflexes will be prepared. That, and I had forgotten how long hyperspace travel can be. If I do not have something to focus my attention on, fear my sanity will erode as well.
You could always play Pazak with Atten.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again?
No, do not trust him.
At cards?
That too.
Look, I don't think anyone here trusts each other at all.
That is untrue. You and the Iridonian trust each other. Or at least the Iridonian trusts you. We heard much of the Iridonian when we served Atris. Atris believed that the Iridonian held the knowledge to restoring Telos.
He probably does. And is that why Atris was siphoning power to the Academy?
The reasons for such siphoning of power are complicated, and I do not know all the answers. But there is something greater being achieved. The teachings at the Academy must be preserved, even if it draws strength from Telos.
Foolish notion. When the planet itself is on the line. Why did Atris think Beodur was the key?
Yes. His skill with machines is something beyond which most can aspire to. His shield technology surpasses the designs of even the most skilled of Ichani power architects. I do not realize if you know what it means to have such a one respect and follow you. The Iridonian allied himself with no one on the entire world of Telos, yet he will follow you at the risk of his life. His stance, in many ways, mirrors yours. Where he walks, he carries a world upon his shoulders. And like you, do not know if he has ever faced it.
I don't want to talk about it. And I don't want you asking him about it either. He'll speak when he's ready.
I will respect your wishes. 'Tis.
It's just difficult to describe to someone who wasn't there.
The Mandalorian Wars were like that for many. Many returned, who could not tell of their experiences in a way that could bring meaning to them. You may
I
ask.
had some other questions.
She said you betrayed the Jedi by going to...
Going to war was necessary,
That is not
though.
all she says.
Yep, that's something I heard before.
I believe that it... Without having seen...
Okay, that was something I already knew. Tell me
I
about
do not wish to
Atris.
speak of her to you.
Okay,
You may...
fine. And why are you called the Handmaidens?
We attend Atris. It is the duty of all of us, from the first of my sisters to me, the last of the handmaidens. I am the last of the handmaidens. This is correct. I train so that one day that will no longer be true.
If you are... Your skill, though, is impressive, as is your devotion to your training.
That is not entirely correct. There are times I am distracted. Perhaps, once having known the ways of the Jedi, you may understand what occupies my thoughts.
What do you mean?
There is much knowledge on Telos, and only one of the Jedi remain. There is so much about their ways of battle, their forms, their stances, that may be lost forever if the last of the Jedi is taken from the galaxy.
Combat... And you would preserve it?
Atris has already preserved it. What I wonder is if the Jedi teachings should not simply be stored, but brought to others. There is much in their approach to battle that is worthy to be shared.
And is this what occupies your thoughts?
To the Ichani, battle is a means of communication. It is an art in the truest sense of the word. Stance, form, discipline are a means of expression and communication. They speak one's heart and one's devotion to their cause.
Devotion to their cause?
Yes, the methods you use to meet your opponents speak truer than any words can express. When you risk pain or death, there is no truer sacrifice or strength.
Nor a greater show of fealty. But you'd consider slaughter a means of expression, then?
It was to the Jedi traitor Malak. It was to the Jedi traitor Revan. When Taris was destroyed, it showed Malak's heart through its execution and intent. It was brutal, without finesse, but showed his commitment to defeat the Jedi. Yet with Revan, there was the same commitment, but it was a subtle thing, like weaving threads in a tapestry or strokes upon a canvas. He spoke through battle and tactics in a way one could never do in words. He showed his heart at Malachor V, and finally, at the end of the Jedi Civil War. I believe he was speaking to Malak in that final battle, though few knew it.
What do you think Revan was saying?
Through battle, Revan was meeting betrayal with betrayal, and showing Malak the pain he had inflicted on his master. What stronger display than death, for conveying one's sense of being betrayed by one's own student? Revan's anger must have been great indeed. I would have wished to have been there for that final exchange, and seen the truth of their conflict with each other.
I had some other questions.
You may.
Do you have a name?
Before entering Atris's service, yes, I carried a name, as all the children of the Ichani do.
And what was it?
It is not important. My title and rank is of consequence, not my name. I take value in Atris's service, not in myself.
You should take value in yourself as well.
We all have value in our oaths to others, and the promises we make. When we make that pledge, we are pledging ourselves to something greater. When importance is placed on the self, then by such acts the galaxy is unmade.
Do you think that I lost myself when I disobeyed the Jedi?
I do not know. That is a question you must ask yourself. You may.
Never mind. I'll be going. But with that, I've now spoken with everybody. of consequence. When next we pick up, let's go. We go. Wow, I'm over at Paragus right now. Let's go to Dantooine. Alright, and now we're here. And this is where we will be picking up in the next. So long, y'all. And I will see you all next time.